Hey folks, Crazyclimber80 here again, and this time we're going to do a review of another game show, and this one is called the Big Showdown. This was a game show that ran in the mid-70s and was hosted by the great Jim Peck. I thought he was a fantastic host for whatever show he did. But we're going to start by looking at a little bit of information about the show. The Big Showdown ran on ABC weekdays at about 11:30 a.m. Pacific Time from December 23, 1974 to July 4th, Independence Day, 1975 for 140 episodes. It generally followed the $10,000 pyramid and was followed by General Hospital, maybe Jackpot, depending on the area you're in. Host was Jim Peck, announcer Dan Daniel, assistant Heather Cunningham, and she handed dice to the contestants in the bonus round. This replaced The Girl in My Life and was replaced by Rhyme and Reason. And note where I said oops, there was an episode where Jim famously fell down the stairs at the entrance, and like the professional he was, totally took it on the chin. He was an awesome host. The executive producers were Don Lipp and Ron Greenberg. The theme was by Score Productions, the director Dick Schneider, producers Shelley Dobbins. Jim Peck's wardrobe was by the Rubin Brothers. The production companies were Don Lipp Productions and Ron Greenberg Productions and MCA TV. This was taped at ABC's TV 15 studio on West 58th Street in Manhattan, New York.
The Big Showdown. And here's your host, Jim Peck. Well, sure, you people would applaud a lynching. We have one fast chorus of Amazing Grace. And welcome to the Big Showdown. And that was the Big Showdown, as a matter of fact. One of our players today will roll the dice for $10,000 in cash. And we would like to welcome back our returning champion, Andy Aaron. Andy, bail me out of this. We learned a little bit about you yesterday, including that you're a great competitor. What do you do in your spare time?
Well, I like to participate in watching sports, and I'm somewhat of a gambler.
Well, so am I, Andy, and it's the last time I'm going to gamble on those stairs.
3 contestants participate, one being the returning champ if they didn't win the bonus game on the last episode. Jim would start by announcing a payoff point, a random number usually around 7 to 10 points or so, and they appear in that little monitor. A randomizer of dollar values spins on Jim's podium and he stops it. The player that hits the payoff point exactly will win this. Jim next asks a toss-up question worth 1 point to see who gets control.
Whoever gets to 8 first today will win $25. Good luck to you. According to the saying, how foolish might you be if you are too penny wise? Andy.
Pound foolish.
Penny wise, pound foolish is right for 1 point, Andy. Fast buzz.
Okay, let's take horses for 4, please.
These are the 6 categories shown earlier in the program, which we didn't see yet. Their die value is their point value. The player in control picks the category, hoping to build towards the payoff point. Players that could exceed the payoff point, if they correctly answered that question, are locked out of that question.
What do we call a neutered stallion? Andy.
Gelding.
Gelding is right for 4 points. Up to 5. You're 3 off the payoff point now, Andy. Please.
Current movies with point, please.
Okay. Which of the current all-star disaster films might?
Earthquake.
Nolan. Andy.
Towering Inferno.
The other one, I guess. Yeah, Spotlight the Talents of Paul Newman. 8 points and $25. That didn't hardly take no time at all. We will be back with a new payoff point right after this important message. Welcome back to the Big Showdown. I've been asked to just read the end of the question that ended the first round because we were moving kind of fast, and it was which of the current all-star disaster films spotlights the talents of Paul Newman. Of course, the answer was The Towering Inferno. Okay, right now, remind you players that we're still looking for the 2 high-point scorers of the day who advanced into the final showdown round. One of you, at that point, will get to roll the dice for $10,000. Andy has the lead at 8. Back to the game, a new payoff point. This one is 15, and it will be worth $75. Here's the 1-point toss-up question for control of the board. Listen carefully. Our Atlantic coast, our Pacific coast, or our Gulf coast? Which one contains the most number of states? Diane.
Atlantic coast.
Is right. There are 15 Atlantic coast states. You are at 1 going to 15. Please
I'll take
select.
by the numbers for 2, please.
Give me the number of the amendment that initiated prohibition. Andy.
19.
No. Diane.
17.
Nope. Mike.
18.
18, the one in the middle, yes. Now everybody's on the board.
Let me have Harry Truman for 5 points, please.
Buzz in when you can complete this piece of Truman advice. If you can't stand it. Yes, Diane?
Get out of the
If you
kitchen.
can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen for 5 points. Okay, it puts you up to 6 points, Diane. Going to 15,
I'll
please
have
select.
horses for 4, please.
In which type of race do the horses jump hurdles? Andy.
In a steeplechase.
Steeplechase is right for 4 points. Up to 12, 3 off the money, Andy. Please select. This one's worth $75.
Middle name for 1, please.
Okay, first time in this category. Uncover the middle name of stripper Gypsy Lee. Andy.
Rose.
Rose is right. Gypsy Rose Lee. 2 away. Please select again.
Middle names for 1, please.
I want the middle name of sports star Billy King. Diane.
Jean.
Jean. Billie Jean King is right. 1 point. Up to 7. Please select your 8 off. Any category.
I'll have horses for 4, please.
What fictional hero rode the skinny nag Rosinante? Diane.
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote is right for 4 points. Puts you up to 11. And I was remiss on that last one and not noticing that there was a block on Andy. Andy did know it, and thank you for paying attention better than I am, Andy. 4 off the payoff point,
Yes,
Diane.
I'll take horses for 4 again.
Okay, now the block was back on Andy because a player can't go over the payoff points, and these points would put you over. So control of the board is important. Mike and Diane, listen carefully. A hand, a foot, or a finger? Which anatomical... Mike.
A hand.
Which anatomical term is used to measure a horse's height? And it is a hand, yes. Okay, for 4 points. Puts you up to 6, Mike.
Harry Truman for 5, please.
Harry Truman for 5 it is. Double block. Okay, good strategy. Take your time. Let me complete the question. Buzz in if you have the answer. Give me the first name of President Truman's first lady.
Bess.
Bess Truman is right for 5 points. Now, we see how that block works because it really tightened up our game. 11, 11, and 13, and Mike still has control of the board. Please select again, Mike. You're 4 off the money.
Let me have, by the number, current movies for 3, please.
Current movies for 3 it is. Put the block on Andy, but Diane, you are back in the game. Mike and Diane. In the current film, who plays the husband of a woman under the influence? Diane.
Peter Falk.
Peter Falk is right, yes, for 3 points. Interesting game. Good tight game. Diane has control of the board. There's only one place you can go, Diane, of course, and that is to middle names for 1, since you can't go over. The block is off Andy. Everyone is playing, and here's the question. What 3-letter word describes both a sugared fruit... Excuse me, this was incorrectly placed. Let me start this over. Okay, don't want to confuse you, but I grabbed the wrong question. I want the middle name of the great music master, Johann Bach. Yes, Andy?
Sebastian.
Johann Sebastian Bach is right for 1 point. Ties you with Diane. We go back to middle names. Again, is the only category open. 2 players are going for the money. Mike handed the buzzer. Give me the middle name of Danish writer Hans Andersen. Andy?
Christian.
Hans Christian Andersen for 15 points and $75.
Good game.
Okay, good tight game. Mike at 11, Diane 14, Andy 15, and we'll be back with the second half of the Big Showdown, 6 brand new categories right after this message. Please stay with us. For 1 point, For the Birds for 2 points, Food and Drink for 3 points, Charles and Charlie for 4 points, New England for 5, Television Westerns, and for 6 points, Men of Music. Your new payoff point is 23, and this one will be worth $25. Here's the 1-point toss-up question for control. Give me the Roman equivalent of the Greek goddess Aphrodite. Diane?
Venus.
Venus is right for 1 point. Diane, you're at 15, tied for the lead, going to 23.
I'll have Men of Music for 6, please.
I'll name the work, you signal, and name the composer. Ready? the Nutcracker Suite? Andy.
Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky is right for 6 points, all the way up to 21. 2 off the money, Andy. Please select.
The game keeps going. Players keep trying to reach payoff points until there's 1.5 minutes to go in the round. The third place player, when time is up, is eliminated. The others move on to the final showdown. If there are two tied for third place, there is a toss-up question.
Which New England state takes in the country's biggest haul of lobsters? Andy.
Maine.
Maine lobsters, 4 points, up to 26. Look at those scores. Okay, players, that alarm tells us there's 1 minute, 30 seconds left to play. Now, you know, when time runs out, only the 2 high point scorers will advance into the final showdown round. Boy, that could be anybody. Audience, we ask you, please, really careful about the whispering and no applause during this segment because the players are racing the clock and it is so tight. Once we pass 30, all new payoff points will be worth $100 automatically. We'll simply reset and go right on. I'll remind you once again, this one is worth $500. Let me tell you where you stand in the game because it's close. Mike, 23. Diane and Andy tied at 26 points. If you're ready, we've set the timer at 1 minute, 30 seconds. And Andy was in control of the board. Right. Okay, you're 4 points away from the payoff. The clock will begin as I begin reading the question.
New England for 4, please.
And going for the payoff point. In which New England city could you attend Yale University? Mike.
New Haven, Connecticut.
New Haven is right for 4 points. Now look. Okay, 3 off. Please select, Mike.
Charles and Charlie for 3, please.
Here we go. Which Republican, Charles, is the senior senator? Andy.
Charles Percy.
Senior senator from Illinois is right. We go to for the birds is the only category you can pick. According to legend, which bird emerges from its own... Mike.
Phoenix.
From its own ashes is right. 2 away. Mike, please select.
Food and drink for 2, please.
Block on Andy. Diane and Mike, listen carefully. Chicken, steak, or clams? Which one should... Mike.
Chicken.
No, let me complete the question for Diane. Which one should you find in a dish of chowder? Yes.
Clams.
Clams is right. Up to 28 points. 2 away, Diane.
Food and drink for 2, please.
Block stays on Andy. Mike and Diane. What's the main ingredient in a dish of guacamole? Mike.
Avocado.
Is right for the payoff point. $500. Audience, please. Go right on. A new payoff point is 38. Here's the 1 point toss-up. In which sport would you find a Washington Redskins? Andy.
Football.
Is right. Please select any category.
Television
Andy,
Western.
according to the Western movie, who was the partner of the Cisco Kid? Andy.
San Diego.
No. Diane.
Pancho.
Pancho is right. We've got to total up the scores, and it's going to be very close. But Mike will definitely be playing final showdown, and we have a tie to break between Diane and Andy. Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Now, Diane and Andy, Mike, stand by. Diane and Andy, I'm going to give you a 1 point tie-breaking question to see which one of you will be with Mike in that final showdown round. Audience, please. Here we go. In The Wizard of Oz, what was the name of Dorothy's dog? Andy.
Toto.
Toto is right, and you play final showdown.
Good luck to you.
Mike and Andy, stand by for just a moment. Diane, no money for you, but wow, what a competitive game. It was great to have you here. Good luck to you in the future. We've got a wonderful gift for you, and our
Thank you,
thanks
Jim.
for playing the Big Showdown.
Thank you.
What a game. Mike and Andy, in 1 moment, you will be playing Final Showdown, and Mike is the top point scorer with 35 points. You will begin with control of the board. Boy, that's important. Don't go away. Don't you go away, because we'll be right back. Final 3 categories after this message.
In the final showdown round, there is only 3 categories worth 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points. The payoff point is 7, and the value is $250. The first place player has control. Otherwise, there's a toss-up question for a tie. The payoff point winner plays the Big Showdown table for up to $10,000.
A lot of money at stake, Andy and Mike, because only one of you will go on to roll those dice for $10,000 cash. If you're ready, we begin this final round from scratch. Your final payoff point, as you know, is 7. It will be worth $250, and Mike is the top point scorer of the day. You begin with control of the board. Take a look. Take your best category. Good luck to both of you. And Mike, please select.
Mythology keeps me way out left field. U.S. Senators for 2, please.
Okay. I'll name a senator. You name his state. Ready? William Proxmire. Mike.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is right. My home state. 2 points going to 7. Please select, Mike.
U.S. Senators for 2, please.
Here are 3 choices. Tower, Sparkman, or Dole. Which one is the senior senator from Texas? Andy.
Tower.
Tower is right. John Tower. Please select Andy. You are now in
Mythology for
control.
3, please.
According to legend, which artist fell in love with one of his statues? Andy.
Galateo.
No. Mike.
Michelangelo.
Nope. According to legend, Pygmalion. Pygmalion. Okay, that's all right. 1 point toss-up question for control of the board. Listen, alphabetically speaking, which future president was the first signer of the Declaration of Independence? Andy?
Adams.
John Adams is right for 1 point.
Very good.
Nicely done.
Okay.
Hey, with the statue, by the way.
Andy, you're at 3 going to 7. You can't hit it in 1. What will you do?
Mythology for 3, please.
Back to the 3-point category. Listen carefully. Orestes, Hercules, or Alexander the Great. According to mythology, which one cut the Gordian? Yes, Mike.
Hercules.
No. Andy.
Orestes.
No. The Gordian knot was cut by the other one, Alexander the Great. Here's the 1-point toss-up question for control of the board. How many minutes are there in 300... Mike. Time is up. Let me complete the question. How many minutes are there in 300 seconds? Andy.
5.
5 minutes is right for 1 point. All right, now, you're 3 points away from rolling the dice. Andy, take a look and please select.
Mythology for 3, please.
Going for it. Mike, important question. According to Greek mythology, which of the muses presided over the dance? Andy.
Terpsichore.
Is right for 3 points. You will roll the dice.
Nicely done. Congratulations. Thank you. Mythology for 1 point. I know nothing of that.
Okay. Andy, congratulations. You'll be rolling for the $10,000 once again in just a moment. Our champion. Right now, we would like to thank Mike. I'm not sure that you're aware of it, Mike, but during the game, you didn't do too badly. Turn those numbers around, and we'll show you that you have won today $525. And our thanks for being on the Big Showdown.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it.
That always makes it nice when everybody wins. So far, Andy, $1,125, and in a moment, rolling for $10,000. Please join us after this message at the dice table. Good luck at the dice table.
Lastly is the Big Showdown dice table for the bonus round. Now there are 2 giant dice with the 6s replaced with the words show and down. If you roll showdown with the very first roll, you win $10,000. Otherwise, the number that comes up is the payoff point. For 30 seconds, that will give you $250 and 5 more seconds to your 30-second clock, which is added after the clock expires. Now, getting showdown will win you $5,000. Whether you win $5,000 or $10,000, you will retire. Otherwise, you get to come back as a champion on the next show.
Andy, you handle that mythology category so well.
Well, I'd like to thank my 9th grade English teacher for that one.
Oh, okay. What's her name?
Mrs. Catcher.
Thank you, Mrs. Catcher. Okay, right now take a look at the dice that Heather is holding. We've replaced, as you know, the 6s with the word show and down. I'm going to give you 1 roll of the dice, Andy. If they come up, show and down, it'll be $10,000. If you don't hit it, the point you hit is important. It could help you to win $5,000. You know that part of the game. I'll explain that to the other people in just a moment. Right now, take the dice. Running a little short on time. Make sure it gets end up in the well. Are you ready? Go! Bounce around again. Okay. Andy, 6 is your point. Give you 30 seconds to roll the dice as many times as you can. If the roll comes up showdown, pay you $5,000 cash. Every time you hit a 6, your payoff point, you get $250 cash and 5 extra seconds of bonus rolling time at the end. We've set the timer at 30 seconds. Good luck to you. Let me get these dice out of your way. 2 dice in the well. Roll them. Oh, 5. That 6 is a point. Going to 1. What was that 9th grade teacher's name again?
Mrs. Naomi Catcher, I love you.
Showdown, $5,000, 1,125 prior, $250 hitting your payoff point during those rolls. Total, $6,375. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're good. Andy, congratulations to you. You were a great champion 2 days in a row. You really handled the competition. Very quick buzzer, great range of knowledge. Good luck to you in the future.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll be back here for our next show with 3 new competitors. Please join us. See which one of them beats the competition. Comes down here to the dice table rolling for $10,000. Be sure to watch the Money Maze on some of these ABC stations. I'm Jim Peck for the Big Showdown. Bye-bye, everybody.
Contestants on Rolling Showdown will receive some tennis shoes. This is Dan Daniels speaking. The Big Showdown is a Don Limp, Ron Greenberg production.
Yes, I'm ready.
Good luck to you. And roll. Showdown. Okay, you got a 6, Norm. I'll give you 30 seconds to roll those dice as often as you can. Every time you hit a 6, $250 and 5 extra seconds of bonus rolling time. And, of course, if you hit the Showdown, it is worth $5,000. We set the timer at 30 seconds. I'll get these dice out of your way. Remind you that 2 dice must be here in this well. Good luck and roll them. And we've got a 7. And it is a down the boom. And we've got a 4. And we've got a 9. And a 2. And we've got a 7. And it is a 6. $250. And we got a 5. And it's a 6. $250 again. And it's
Some final thoughts about the Big Showdown. It was a decent game. Definitely worth a look. Perhaps not quite great. Something about the final showdown round could maybe have been better. Who doesn't like a dice motif, though? It worked for High Rollers, which was airing on NBC at the time and was very popular. I really enjoyed that show. The $10,000 roll was hit at least 3 or 4 times in the series run. I haven't seen a clip of it, sorry. The Big Showdown was often promoted with another ABC game show by Don Lip Productions called The Money Maze. It was hosted by George Clooney's dad, Nick. It debuted the same date as The Big Showdown and was canceled 1 week before The Big Showdown ended. And, I greatly prefer The Big Showdown. I didn't see The Big Showdown back then, but I remember vaguely seeing a little bit of The Money Maze, and it was kind of a mess. Dick Cavett was involved with Don Lip Productions, which was also known as Daphne Don Lip Productions. Jim Peck's Fall was on March 25, 1975. This was the first mainstream TV game show hosting job for Jim Peck, who also hosted Hot Seat in 1976 and Second Chance in 1977 for ABC. I really liked Second Chance. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun. The episodes of The Big Showdown are assumed to be lost. The original taped episodes, due to ABC's erasing practices. Surviving shows are due to viewers unearthing old recordings. Keep 'em coming, folks. But that was my review of The Big Showdown for ABC in the mid-1970s. Jim Peck's longest-lasting game show, other than his substitute appearances for Jack Barry on The Joker's Wild. But that was The Big Showdown. I thank you for watching. Hope you learned a little something you didn't know. Hope you enjoyed. And I shall see you soon with another video, probably returning to my 20 from 1996 series. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.